So you have a notification that there has been a lien placed on some of your property by the IRS. What does that mean? Well, why does the IRS put a lien on a property in the first place? Well, what they're doing is they're protecting their interest. More than likely, if you have a lien, you owe the IRS over $50,000. And so by placing a lien on your assets, they're making sure that you don't um, dispense with some of those assets without them getting a piece of it because you owe them money. So that's why you'll see a lien happen if your tax debt reaches over $50,000. What can you do about the lien? Um, Not a lot. just being honest with you. There are some exceptions to getting a lien removed if it's going to create a hardship in your working situation. Um, then there's some ways to work around removing that lien. If you are selling property, sometimes there's accommodations that can be made to remove that lien, but for the most part, the best way to get rid of that lien is for your tax debt to drop below the $50,000 amount, and then it will be removed. There are some other accommodations. I can't name them all, but there are a few. But just kind of being straightforward, they kind of have to be very strong, very legitimate reasons why you need the lien to be removed. So, what happens if you're in the situation, you have a lien, and you owe the debt, and now you're feeling even more underwater than you were before? The debt was enough of a weight, and now you've got this lien. So, what we do at our company at Strategic Tax Problem Solvers is we help taxpayers who owe a sizable amount of tax debt understand their rights under the tax law. Like I mentioned, if there are exceptions for removing that lien for a special circumstance, then we help you do that. If you do have a tax debt, we help you work out an arrangement to pay that back. We help you assess whether or not you're a candidate for being able to settle the debt. And then we work to get you in a place where we can get you below that threshold of where the lien starts as quickly as possible, because it's a burden. It just kind of it impacts your credit, it impacts everything you do. And so having it there is just not a positive thing for lack of better words. So if you find yourself in that situation, feel free to contact us. We can have a quick conversation about it. We don't charge for those conversations. See what your options would be, let you know whether or not we think that we could help you to achieve your goal in either removing the lien, removing the debt. We're going to be straightforward. I don't know any other way to be, but straightforward with you about your situation and at least give you direction and some clarity on which way to go. So reach out at our links in all of our bios can point you in the right direction to contact us, whether it's just jumping in and picking one of our calendar appointments or sending an email. But hopefully this helps you understand the process a little bit more if you do receive a lien, and that there are options.